So let's move on to the next problem, or light switches problem. So there is a light bulb inside a room with four switches outside. All switches are currently at off state, and only one switch controls the light bulb. Okay, you might turn any number of switches on or off it of any number of times you want. How many times do you need to go into the room and figure out which switch controls the light bulb? Okay, so let's say there are four switches here, and then there's some gap, and then there's a room here. You'll have to go from here to here to check. Also, this is a very funny question, because it kind of tests your creativity. So let's get ahead and go ahead to the solution. So what's going to happen is you are trying to see how many times you can go. You'll have to go inside and check. So what you're going to do is right, or turn on switches 1 and 2, turn on 1 and 2, all right, and then take a break, like wait for some time. I think that's a better word. Wait for some time, and then turn off 2, turn on 3. Okay, and then you go to the room and check. Go to the room and check. And now let's look at the possibilities. Let's say if it's on or off, let's make a table for it. If it's hot or cold. If it's on and it's hot, obviously switch 1 had been turned off or turned on since a long time, and so it's supposed to be the switch, because if it can't be 2 because 2 is off at this point. It could be 3, but it's not. It wouldn't be hot, right? You've just turned it on. So if it's on and it's hot, it's switch number 1. Let's say if it's off but if it's still hot, so meaning you had turned it on back a while ago, but now you've turned it off with your recent move, which is turning off 2 but keeping 1 on and turning on 3. So if it's off and hot, it's going to be switch number 2. But let's say if it's on and cold, right, on and cold, you just turn on switch 3, so it would have been triggered by that, but it's cold, so it's just turned on, so it's 3. But what if it's off and it's cold, right? You've never really turned on the switch, so you've never really turned on the bulb, so the switch you've never touched is switch number 4. So these are the cases. This is the answer, and all you have to do is peek into the room once if you follow this strategy. Thank you.